You may have forgotten that you lack nothing. You have forgotten that you lack nothing. If I am nothing and everything simultaneously, how could I lack? Could it be that you think you lack because you want or need? If I want something, that means I lack it. If I need something, that means I lack it. Now, there is nothing wrong with desire because as we do experience this dream, right, in such a, I want to say almost high definition, right, because this dream seems so real, right, because this is all you know. This is the only life that you truly know, right? It can get to a point to where you start to create your own suffering because of the constant comparing or the constant desiring, right? That, flows through your conscious memory, right? Different visions, different images of certain things, or you experiencing life at a certain frequency. But we have to understand that the life or the desires that are in your mind frame, you're already experiencing it because you can see and feel yourself experiencing it, which means you lack nothing. If I wanted to experience a certain amount of money, all I have to do is conjure up my imagination, right? All I have to do is conjure up myself with that money, and I am no longer in lack. To have it physically is not actually okay. To have it physically, it does seem like, okay, I have it now, right? To have it physically does give this illusion that, okay, I have this now, I am fulfilled. But what does it mean to be fulfilled? Because once you have it, you will want more. Once you gain something, then you will want more of something else. All right. So what does it actually mean to be fulfilled? All right. What does it actually mean to have your desires fulfilled? Right. We have to understand, just because you have something, that does not mean that you're fulfilled. Right. You are constantly in your imagination and not present, not understanding that you have everything that you need here and now. I think the questions, right, and the perspectives that we are not seeing is how where I am now is serving me growth. It was never about anything physical. It was never about anything physical, because this is a journey of self, not self. This is a journey of internal growth, right? This is a journey of soul growth, right? We are on this rock, this floating rock, whatever you want to call it, this blue planet, right? Mother Gaia, whatever you call it. We are simply here to learn, right? To grab perspectives, to understand, right? So when we ascend and we go to the next dream or the next life, whatever you want to call it, then we learn there, right? We take the knowledge that we learn here and we take it to the next life. So when you understand that this is about gaining knowledge and not gaining material, it brings you at ease, right? Now, understanding that there is nothing wrong with the physical gain, right? There is nothing wrong with wanting to enjoy these things. But see, when you put it in front of the growth, right? When you put these, right? When you put the money and the cars and the clothes and all of this stuff in front of your internal growth, this is where the disruption comes in, right? This is where the disruption comes into play. because you think because you don't have these things that you're not worthy of being who you are, or you're not worthy of being, a loving person, a outgoing person, a cheerful person, this confident person, right? You think you need material to be confident. You think you need money or these things to be confident. But confidence is something that comes from internal. Confidence is something that comes from nothing. I am something that came from nothing. I am that I am, which means all that I am comes from nothing. Some of you need to remember who you are and understand that what you're truly looking for is expression. Abundance is expression. The more you express yourself, the more you create, the more you get into the kid energy, you start to understand you never actually wanted or desired anything. It's almost as you always see this stuff or see other people with it. It's being projected to you. You see other people with it. Other people are smiling with it. So you think you want it because they're happy with it. It's not what you truly want. What you truly desire is to be yourself authentically and be free and be expressive. Now, like I said, it doesn't mean that you wouldn't drive the nice car, that you wouldn't spend the money, right? But we understand those are just tools in order to expand our existence, in order to experience more for soul growth. All is here, all is now. If you truly want to feel abundant, if you truly want to feel that love, that success, it starts being here. It starts with being now. Everything you need is here and now. The more you put yourself in an illusion, the longer you wait for something that's here. Simply.